Michigan Magazine is kept on the road by our many Michigan friends. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Experience the beauty, artistry, and taste of Northern Michigan. Come to Amish Country Natural Products on Mount Tom Road, north of Mile, just off M33. From arts and crafts to fresh foods and vegetables, all natural, all local, all good. Stop by and get acquainted with Amish Country Natural Products, 1454 North Mount Tom Road, Mile.
Emerald Productions is a Michigan video company that provides its services for weddings, special events, documentaries, and more. Give us a call at 248-417-0030 and check out our website at memraproductions.com.
The Michigan-made rebounding mailbox pole. Never again worry about the winter snowplow taking out your mailbox with this ingenious rebounding pole. Your mailbox takes a hit and keeps coming back year after year. Call now or visit their website, toughmailboxes.com. This week on Michigan Magazine, we take you on a sleigh ride into the wilderness of northern Michigan to encounter the elusive and majestic Michigan elk. Then head into the warmth of a rustic cottage for a full 5-course gourmet meal, highlighted with Michigan wines. Then we'll witness the growing seasonal pastime of pumpkin chunkin with a report from Wellington Farms near Grayling. We then head into the Gladwin area to take in a benefit auction and dinner dedicated to making Christmas merry for needy children. It's the Bikers for Kids event, which is only days away, scheduled for November. Then we're checking in with Mandy Chasey of Michigan Works as she gives us an update on the economic outlook for 1 out of 83 Michigan counties. Stay tuned, it's all coming up on this week's Michigan Magazine. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare. What began as a crazy idea among 9 police officers to purchase the historic Clare City Bakery quickly became an international phenomenon, carrying on a Michigan tradition with delicious donuts, pies, pastries, breads, original coffee, and more. Plus a full menu at the new adjacent Traffic Stop Diner. Downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Michigan is the home of wilderness and wildlife adventure, the best in gourmet dining. Wine and hops trails springing up in nearly all areas of the state. World-class golf courses. And weekend getaways are being made available by resorts that are catering to the next generation of vacationers. From rustic to first class, you'll find it in Michigan. Our next stop in Michigan Magazine is a destination that covers all those highlights in one. It's along M32 in northeast Lower Michigan near the village of Hillman, Thunder Bay Resort, featuring vacation getaways that'll fill those vacation albums with pictures of good times. From close encounter elk tours to gourmet dining featuring Michigan wines in a rustic atmosphere. Beautiful accommodations, including an RV park and a beautiful golf course, with the beaches of Lake Huron's Thunder Bay a short drive away. We've experienced the wonders of Thunder Bay Resort nearly 2 decades ago. We were one of the very first television crews to capture the excitement of the Close Encounter Elk Tour, so it was time to revisit one of our favorite destinations, not far from the Michigan Magazine Event Center. It was a winter's day in 2013, and despite the freezing weather, we were ready to warm up to the new adventures at Thunder Bay Resort, where we were greeted by owner Jack Mathias. Mathias, it's a pleasure seeing you again.
Good to see you again as well.
I tell you, I remember the early days we were here in the very beginning when you really didn't have any power out at your lodge and we were doing everything by gaslight, I think it was. You've come a long way.
Absolutely.
But they're getting more and more popular. You're still doing the elk tour and the close encounters and a great meal. Tell us about what's happening out here lately.
Well, we're now in our 21st year and the 3rd version of the cabin, and we finally have electricity, so it's not quite as authentic in terms of stepping back in time. We're not asking the ladies to use outhouses in the middle of the winter, but no, it's turned into really the mainstay of the resort. It's a very unique event. I don't think there's anything else east of the Rockies that is exactly like what we do. So it's horse-drawn, sleigh or carriage ride, and it's literally over the river and through the woods, and Grandma's at the cabin cooking dinner as we speak, and we have our own elk preserve. They're just gorgeous, magnificent animals, and people learn quite a bit about them. And then the dinner is prepared in front of everybody. It's still done on the wood cook stoves like it was originally. 5 courses, gourmet quality. There's a wine tasting that's part of it, and it's just a great event. It takes about 4 hours in total. And it began as strictly a wintertime thing, and then people started to say, well, why don't you do this in the fall with fall color? So actually now they can start them late spring, mid-May on, all the way through the summer and the fall and the winter.
Okay, so you change the sleigh to wheels?
To carriages,
okay,
yeah.
Carriages,
yeah.
okay.
And this winter, the way the snow conditions have been, sometimes it's carriages in the winter, but it's great fun regardless of whether it's a sleigh or not.
Yeah. Thunder Bay Resort, there's all sorts of great things happening here besides this elk event. We were here for a quilting expo tour, a retreat. You've got a lot of things going on that we'll talk about too.
One of the newest that we've done, and it involves the elk viewing dinner ride, but we call them our wine lovers weekends. There's now a wine and hops trail on the Sunrise side, and so we bring in a sommelier and we sample wines from 5 of the different wineries and 4 different tasting sessions over the weekend, and we've had a great response to that. We'll be doing that again late winter, early spring, and had some folks say, hey, we'd like to combine that with golf. So right after the 4th of July, there'll be a weekend that'll have a wine lovers weekend that'll include golf. We try and provide enough variety so folks will come back and visit with us again a time or two.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure coming back to Thunder Bay Resort. Jack, we'll let you get on the sleigh and out into the woods, and we'll be watching and having a good time too.
We'll be looking forward to it.
Thanks,
you.
Jack. Well, while Jack and his crew made sure everything was set for our afternoon journey, we had time to visit in the lounge with those who had already made the journey. They definitely painted pictures in our mind of great expectations. So you really actually got into a close encounter with some elks then, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. We were very, very close to the elk, and some were just kind of standing back in the trees, and others were, up close and quite personal, actually. So, so it was really fun, and there were a lot of wild deer and so on that we could see. And so it was very pleasant.
It was lots of fun. We've come over and looked for the elk around Atlanta and drove all around, and we saw a lot of tracks but no elk. So it was kind of fun to come here and actually see the real deal out in the woods. And the sleigh ride was lots of fun. It was a little chilly last night, but we stayed toasty. They gave you blankets, and it was cool. The horses are really nice draft horses, and they're lively, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, it's a wonderful place to come with a group. Like Joe said, we brought all our friends together, and so it's a really nice weekend to just get together and relax with everybody and catch up. And so, yes, we'll probably be making this maybe an annual or, yeah.
It wasn't long before we were on our way through the northern Michigan forest. The Michigan Magazine crew caught on video beautiful scenery and, of course, the majestic elk. There were times when Jack and crew would stop in locations where elk and humans were separated by fences to get really up close and personal. The lodge in the woods was a welcome sight, with the dropping temperatures making for a 2-blanket trip. The evening progressed with Jack's wife Jan preparing culinary delights on the wood stove. Jack added a fascinating ambiance to the night with fun facts about elks and an amazing byproduct discovered utilizing antler velvet. Jan capped the evening off with stories of the lodges and the elk's tour beginnings. They've come a long way, but continue to draw returning patrons. The food was stupendous, with constantly flowing Michigan wines, along with non-alcoholic sparkling juices. As shadows became longer on this late winter afternoon, the warm fire kept the atmosphere of adventure alive. It's a must destination for everyone. A big thanks to Jack and Jan Mathias, along with the entire crew at Thunder Bay Resort, for making this return visit for us a day to remember. For more information, visit them online at thunderbayresort.com or give them a call. Thunder Bay Resort, Golf Course and RV Park of Hillman, Michigan.
This time of year, we get real crazy, and we start throwing pumpkins all over the place. The trebuchet is basically a pendulum that's operated by gravity. Just like David and Goliath. Same principle. They're all designed to throw projectiles. And in the medieval times, this is how they assaulted and knocked down the walls around the castles and so on. And they throw everything from rocks to flaming projectiles. We understand through the research that they used to throw dead cattle and just about anything and everything. Got a little gruesome at times. Everybody ready? Yeah.
I want to do a pumpkin, like do a pumpkin chunkin. Yeah, and I will run.
Michigan Magazine is being brought to you in part by Hale Hardware, your do-it center at Hale, Michigan. Much more than a regular hardware store, providing everything you need for whatever your project is, along with a knowledgeable sales staff to get her done. Serving Northern Michigan since 1946. Hale Hardware, south of M65 at Ainsley in Hale. Hinchman Acres, Canoe Livery and Resort on M33 just north of Mayo, catering to the outdoor enthusiasts. Cabins, canoes, kayaks, rafts, and more. Daytime or overnight trips along the world-famous Asabo River. A family getaway for over 75 years. Remembering good times and great food, Frank and Lisa invite you to Tin Lizzie's in Mayo for a blast back to the 50s and 60s when food was made from scratch, including home-ground Angus burgers. A full menu of great food and good memories await you at the new Tin Lizzie's of Mayo. Rose Valley Winery on Beechwood Road in Rose City. See what thousands are raving about, creating a delicious variety of award-winning Michigan wines. Stop by and taste for yourself. The taste of Michigan is yours at Rose Valley Winery. Well, here we are in the Gladwin area with Adam and Bob, and we've got something going on here at the Camp Sports Bar and Grill we've been telling you about. It's exciting because this is the night. Adam, what's happening here tonight?
Well, we are holding our annual Bikers for Kids benefit fundraiser. This is something that they've done for the past 7 years, I believe, that we've hosted it. Benefits kids in the local area, Ogemaw and Gladwin counties, and we're very happy that we can support it.
And you come up with a pretty good gathering here, don't you?
We usually fill the place up.
Okay.
It's a great cause, and like I said, we're glad to support it. And the amount of support that we get from the community, all the people that come out. Later on, if you're still here, and you should be, later on when you see that place, it's going to be packed wall to wall. So we have a lot of support, not only for our support that we give from the bar itself, but from the local community.
I tell you what, we've got, besides the support coming in to take part in it, but you've got all sorts of things you'll be auctioning off, and right behind us is an Arctic Cat 550 that's going to be raffled off. My goodness, this is really a community effort. I mean, how in the world do you get all these people together? Is it just something that everybody believes in?
Well, it's a community thing. Prizes come from Gladwin, Aranac, and Ogemaw counties. All the business people are in support of it, and it makes it easy for us, really. The community support just makes it easy. We go out and pick it up.
Really?
And then it's a matter of giving it away.
Okay, now what's the process there? I mean, what happens when all the funds are gathered, and where does it go, and how's it all?
We work with Christmas for Kids of Gladwin County, Ogemaw County, and Aranac County.
Okay. All right.
And they work with the Department of Social Services, who give them names and people that have children that need things and that. And we get they get sheets from them, giving them ages of the kids, and what they'd like for Christmas. And then they go from there, and they come to us and tell us how much money they want.
I got you.
And then we also have our own children that are families that we know of, and that we've more or less adopted every year. And we take care of their children, and sometimes their food needs also.
Oh, okay. Interesting. How did you and Adam get together? How did this relationship come about?
Well, I'm not exactly sure how it came about. It started because the place they were using in Omer went out of business.
Oh, okay.
And they used that for years. And we have some members of Bikers for Kids that live just right around the corner.
Yep.
And they talked to Adam and his partner Bill, and they said, well, gee, maybe we can work something out. And we came and met with them, and we've been here ever since. We're kind of hard to get rid of. So when they close up, we'll find another place.
There you go. I know cars are starting to pull in, and we're right here in the middle of the driveway, but I don't want to lose sight of this. I mean, I'm going to give me a ticket for this. I mean, this is something that is going to be given away in a raffle.
Between 9 and 10 o'clock
9 and 10 o'clock?
It's going to be given away.
Okay, do you have to be present to win? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we've got people that bought them over the internet and everything else, so they're from all over the place.
Okay.
And we've got her paid for, so we can give it away.
There you go.
As you can see, we've got a big crowd already. It's only supposed to start in about an hour, but it's already packing pretty full. Looks like it's going to be busier than last year, which is outstanding. It's for a great cause. It's for the kids in the local community of Gladwin, Aranac, and Ogemaw County. You won't believe the amount of money that they raised tonight. The community is so supportive. Every year we look forward to it. It's always the first Saturday in November.
Okay.
As you can see, we've got some great prizes and raffles that they give away. They got a four-wheeler there, some guns, all kinds of bikes. Every year the community really looks forward to it. They're always asking us when it's going to be. We don't even advertise it very well, and as you can see, we're getting full already.
And of course, the cover charge includes a good meal and some door prizes. What's on the menu today?
Oh, the food is outstanding, and it's actually all done by the organization of the Bikers for Kids.
Okay.
There's ham, there's fried chicken, there's meatballs, there's a huge dessert tray. You name it, it's here.
And it's all for good cause. Always the same time, usually every year.
Yep,
right?
First Saturday in November.
First Saturday in November. Perfect time. Thank you very much, Bill.
Okay,
Appreciate that.
thank
Good
you.
luck.
Okay, green ticket. You ready? 988-063. 063. Who's got it? There, we got a winner. 063. We've got a winner, and he took the 45 auto. Also missing off the table now is the 278 packs. Looking for 20 bucks. I got 15. I'm looking for 20. $65. I got 20 right over here. Looking for 25. I got 25. 25. I got 25 over here. Do I have 30 over here? I got 30. Now I'm looking for a $35 bill. $65 worth of gift certificates and a throw ruffled beautiful thing. What do we got over here? 35. I got 35. I'm looking for 40. Looking for 40 bucks. I got 35. I got 40. I'm looking for 45. $45. Looking for 45. I got 40 over here. I got 40. I got 45. 45. I'm looking for $50 bill. 50 bucks right here. Now I'm looking for 55.
The event is concluding, Mandy. We had a great turnout. What do you think of the whole situation? How do you feel of the response and the direction of Ogemaw County?
Well, Barry, I was really excited to hear all the positive things that were happening. We did hear a little bit of gloom and gloom from the economist, George Arachek, but overall it was an outstanding event, outstanding turnout. We're getting great feedback, so very happy. Repeatedly, we heard how friendly our community is, so obviously that's great. Customer service is important in business attraction, so it was really good to hear that we are a very friendly community, and people are excited. This is a very unique partnership. The EDC and Michigan Works is part of Region 7B with Michigan Works, and each county has one of me. I have a counterpart in each county. We're doing outstanding work, and you can contact me personally. Ogemaw County businesses and community members can contact me at 989-345-1090, or they can email me at mchasey@mishworks4u, that's MICHWORKS, the number 4, the letter U, .org, or they can find me on Facebook, and it's the Ogemaw EDC. Thank you.
Announcing the Michigan Paddle Sports Directory, your one-stop internet connection. At MichiganPaddlesports.com, it's now possible to explore Michigan's extensive waterways like never before. Michigan Paddle Sports Directory is a comprehensive directory of canoe and kayak rentals and liveries throughout the entire state of Michigan. At MichiganPaddlesports.com, you'll find a great paddling route, outfitter, store, school, rental shop, or tour guide. Michigan's great waterways are waiting for you. Make it an adventure worth remembering by first visiting MichiganPaddlesports.com. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Michigan Magazine. Be sure and email us your name and address to iwatchmichiganmagazine@gmail.com for your chance to win this cuddly teddy bear made of Michigan alpaca wool, courtesy of Crystal Lake Alpaca Farm of Frankfort, Michigan. Another way for us to remind you to get up and get out onto those back roads to discover the truth about this Great Lake state. Be sure and keep up with all our travels on all our social media outlets and back here on RFD TV. Have a great week. We'd like to thank all those that help keep Michigan Magazine on the road. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Flu season, be prepared. Get your immunizations now at Rose City Drug, your one-stop pharmacy, home health care, and medical supply outlet, offering a variety of on-site immunizations. Walk-ins are of course welcome. Call now for more information. Canyons Lakeside Resort and Marina, located on the shores of beautiful Sage Lake. Get away to their newly remodeled, beautiful bed and breakfast or their historic 13-room hotel. Special events and activities for all ages. Call now or go online for more information on this Michigan treasure. Discount Foods Downtown Mayo. Find national name brand foods and merchandise at sharply discounted prices. Shop the smart way and please the family without breaking the budget. Discount Foods Downtown Mayo. Clemick Sales and Service on Mapes Road, west of Mile, your complete recreational vehicle sales and service connection. Visit their beautiful showroom of new and pre-owned ATVs, lawnmowers, power equipment, snowmobiles, utility vehicles, and more. Clemick Sales and Service is also the home of the American-made Victory motorcycle line on display at Clemick's on Mapes Road, Mile.